Welcome to Autism Live with Ashley. For today's video, we are going to cover, what are we covering today, Ashley? I'm gonna be facing the camera to her and speaking at the same time, so you guys get to see a little bit more of her. If you guys are wondering why she has scarring on her hands, she does have a behavioral. She's nonverbal. I did mention this before. So she bites from frustration from not being able to communicate. Obviously, she does have her communication device right here. But when she doesn't have it available to her, like if it's not charged or if it's not to her reach, she will not look for it. We have to have it available at all times. If not, that's what happens. She gets frustrated and she will bite. That's about the only behavioral she has going on. She bites her hands from frustration. I'll go ahead and cover that topic for today. As you guys may know, if you guys are autism parents, a lot of these kids tend to have behavioral issues. It could be different stuff. Hers is biting. There's different behaviors. This is the only thing I'm going to cover because Ashlyn only has that behavior. She bites her hands whenever she's not able to communicate or she's frustrated about something. She is nonverbal. She is 11 years old. She just turned 11 this summer. She is growing up so fast. Right, Ashley? Her birthday was in July, sweetie. This is little sister right here. She's helping her out. Right now, she's very, very calm, guys, because she's on our iPad, our home iPad. She is very, very good at playing this game. She gets really, really into it, and we kind of use that as a reinforcement. Right now, we're just sitting here waiting for ABA to get here. This is her free time. I was able to get her to put on shorts because if you guys have been watching my other videos, I did mention we were having a hard time getting her to keep on her shorts or any bottoms like pants or shorts. So we have been working on it. It was just because it's been really hot, so she doesn't want to have no pants on. ABA has been working with her as well. It's always good to provide a very, very good reinforcement whenever they do the task. So she was wanting seaweed as a snack earlier. I'm like, I'm not giving it to you. I had it in my hand, but I didn't give it to her until I got her to leave her shorts on. I put on her shorts. She left them on. I'm like, okay, you can have the seaweed now. So that really, really worked out because I was doing this on my own without a reinforcement. I would just verbally tell her like, no, you can't have seaweed or cereal if you don't put them on. But I didn't have it in my hand. So she wouldn't really acknowledge what I was saying until she really wanted that snack. And I'm like, okay, here it is. But you can't have it if you're not gonna leave your shorts on. So she literally left her shorts on and she had like a full pack of seaweed and she's super happy right now. She's playing her Subway Surfer game. I'm gonna go ahead and cover in this same video. I'm not sure if you guys all know what BIP stands for. It's Behavioral Intervention Plan. And we do have a BIP for Ashlyn. We have it through ABA services at home. And she also has it in the district at school. When she attends school, she has a BIP. It shows on her BIP is the only behavioral she has is she bites her hands when she's frustrated about something. So what we're supposed to do is not acknowledge what she is doing, which is biting her hands. Just literally block it from going in her mouth and redirect her to whatever she's doing at the time. And it has been working out. Of course, she still does it, but it's minimum. There's times that she does it 100%. There's times that she does it 0%. She doesn't do it at all. It just depends how she's feeling as well. I wanted to cover this topic because I did say I was gonna make more videos covering each topic. I'm facing the camera to her because I wanted you guys to see. Right now she's very, very calm and to see a little bit more about Ashley while I'm talking. And I did cover the VIP, what it stands for. If you guys have a VIP at school, it needs to be in your IEP. It cannot be verbally said, oh, she has a VIP and this is what's gonna be done. No, it needs to be in her individual education plan, which is the IEP. And they go based off of her behavioral and go from there. But I did want to clarify that's the only behavior she has going on, and she will never ever bite anyone else but her hands, and also she will not hurt anybody else in any sort of way. I think we pretty much covered the VIP, and I did mention she has a VIP, behavioral intervention plan, at home, which is with her ABA therapy at home, and at school in her individual education plan, which is the IEP. I hope you guys really found this video helpful, and I was able to, answer some of you guys' questions. We can go ahead and cover a lot more topics, like OT, PT, speech, and all of that in a whole other video. I want to do each topic. Go ahead and share it with your friends, neighbors, family. If you know anybody that has autism and is interested in learning. I am pretty experienced. Ashlyn is 11 years old, so that's how long I have experience. And if you guys have any additional questions that you guys would like to know, I am open to comments. Feel free to comment. Keep the comments respectful, please. If not, I will block the comments. Only positive vibes, positive people. Blessings to all those families out there with special needs kids, not only with autism in the spectrum, but with all types of disabilities. Blessings from our family to yours. Here, say bye to our friends, Ashlyn. If you're not yet subscribed, consider subscribing, share this video, and give it a big thumbs up. And we will see you on our next video, guys. Thank you for watching.